Hello creative friends, I'm happy to have you join me for this spring tulip wreath tutorial. I'm painting over 50 watercolor cards with this design for my upcoming markets. Feel free to make your own if you are an artist or maker. I think these would make for lovely wedding invitations or ladies' brunch invites. Having a handful on hand for thank you cards or just friendly hello notes would be great as well. As you can see, I've already traced my circles on each card with a pencil and lightly erased the markings just to leave a very light circle. I'm not sure what happened to my videos on that, but they have disappeared. So if you'd like to see how I do that, please view my previous Christmas wreath tutorial where I share in detail how I do this. I use my watercolor glasses. You can see in the top right there of the screen, which are just little dessert glasses that I get from Aldi. I'm using one of my tiniest brushes from my favorite brush set. I've linked it below in the description. I've also linked my newest cutting tool and the watercolor paper I use to make these 4 inches by 6 inches. After my olive green circles dry completely, I'm ready to paint each individual tulip head with a brush that is a little bigger than the brush I used to lay down my olive green around the circle. I'm using indigo today, and I've linked it from Amazon below along with the olive green if you would like to check those out. Each tulip head takes a couple of small strokes. I like to make sure my brush head is fully loaded with wet pigment. I lay a stroke on the left and on the right, and then fill in the middle as needed. These are similar to teardrop shapes. I like to leave a little white for reflection on some of my petals, if not most of them. This is where you get to make some creative decisions and determine what you would like and prefer. My favorite part of this design is painting in the stems and leaves. These strokes really make this design look lovely and organic. To make these tulip leaves, I'm making sure my watercolor has lots of water and that I'm filling my brush head often with wet pigment. I start each leaf with a narrow point, and then I draw my brush down gently while laying all of my bristles on the paper and pull downwards into the whitest part of the leaf until it touches my circle. I prefer to paint all the outer leaves first, then I go on the inner circle and I paint the stems and leaves there. Finally, I go back in and paint leaves to fill any gaps to make the wreath full and lush. You will get a feel for doing this by eye as you go. This is one reason I enjoy creating watercolor note cards in bulk, making lots of them. I get lots of practice. I love seeing how my cards have improved over the years. I know true blue tulips are rare and typically lean into purple color tones, but I love navy blues and olives, so I use them a lot in my art. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments what color of tulips you'd like to make, and for more videos, check these out next.